doesn't know, this is how I make my neck template pocket thing. Got this piece of MDF with a very close slot cut on it. I've got this brown parcel tape on the desk, and I've also got it wrapped all around the heel of the neck. This is super glued and masking tape down. This is held with a clamp, and then I'm just going to get, it's just basically card body filler, and I'm going to shove it right in down the sides between the neck and the wood. Just try and force it as best I can. I just need a little line around the top of the template for the bearing to run on, you know. Doesn't matter after that. You can just you can take the template off and then use the existing line you've created from this. But yeah, this is my method anyway, so this I find this pretty good. Like, it's my best pocket's been doing this method. I got the idea from a guy on YouTube on a channel called Adventures from the Shed of Dreams. Yeah, he's pretty cool. He was doing was a thin line telly build or something like that he was doing. And yeah, genius. I liked the idea, because I'd struggled with neck pockets, and I ended up just patching up pockets, you know, tightening them up and things. I do that anyway. I mean, if I need to, I'll just I use the hand plane to take a really thin shaving of hardwood or whatever, and I'll just glue it into the neck pocket. And that is, I find that's great for just, you know, if you need to, you got like a long straight edge along next neck, you can fill in. It's absolutely great. Works a treat. But yeah, you don't need much in here, eh? You only need, it just needs a nice bit all around the top of the thing, the template, really, so that you something to run the bearing on, really. I mean, if you can get it in further, good, but you might find it's nearly impossible to get it all the way in. So anyway, I'll let this dry and we'll get the neck pocket carved. So that's the template I made last night using the body filler. Well, you end up with this sort of bead of body filler kind of around the top here, which is perfect to get you going, you know. So then I used that though to make this template, which is super snug. So that's super glued and masking tape down. So now I'm going to take it on with the actual routing now. Let's make a neck pocket. Right, so going on. Why did I do that? Nobody knows. Here's a little file there. Just feel a little tiny. Anyway, right, neck. That's very tight. Cool. Yeah, I don't mind it going a bit tight. I can sand it. Hey, I don't want it loose though. Yeah, that's a really snug fit. So for whatever reason, this side here had a slight taper on it. I don't know why. So I just got my little baby out and just run along there, and that's it now. That's much better. Look at that, nice and snug. Right, put it over there. I need to think about it. I need to get this, cut this piece off. This is my favourite little saw, but of course it's got this guide on it, so you can't get all the way down, but yeah, don't worry. There it goes. I'm going to, that'll get an angle and everything. The next thing I need to do is I need to sort these cutaways out. I was having to think about it, and I think I should maybe have a go at possibly making little template things and trying with a router. Because that'll save a lot of work, won't it? Do you know what I mean? Like filing away for hours on end or whatever. Save a lot of work if I could do that with a router. I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to bash at that. So I'm kind of interested in possibly making a template for this. And I'm trying to find something that would be just the right size curve for there. Yeah. It's like how to draw it out. I need to sort of, I've got loads of this wet wall stuff. It's just plastic in there. MDF stuff. It's great for templates, like. So, if I could figure out the curve that I could draw onto this, then I could go about cutting this out and smoothing it off and stuff. And then, poof, you know. This bit isn't so bad. It's really just this in this curve here. You know, work all these things out. Same as in here as well. That'd be pretty cool. That'd save a lot of effort. A lot of filing and raspy stuff. Aye. Right, I need to have to think. So, I've made myself a little template. I suppose it's time to see how that works out. What I did was I just copied the shape off my Jackson and on a masking tape and then stuck it down and just sort of cut it more or less. It's close, but we'll see what it does anyway. Somehow I've made an arse of this template, but what I did, I positioned the template and I've done this bit in here. Now I've repositioned it and I'm going to go from about here around to about here somewhere. Put myself a mark there. Let's see what this goes to. So now I've done this here, I've got this piece here will act as a template and I can take off some more of this. This bit, I'm not too bothered about here because this bit is really easy to deal with. You can get that with a Shinto in there. It's just in this tight curve, it's can be a bit awkward. So yeah, this will get rid of most of the crap. It's quite a lot tidier, isn't it? I can still adjust it more if I want to, but now I've just got this little lip left on the back to file off. Get in here and clean this up as well. There's more to do, obviously still inside these bits, but that takes off quite a lot. Takes a lot of the handwork. Yeah. Just sorting this horn, it doesn't quite look right. The shape is too straight. I'm just going to remove some of this edge here to sort of bring it around more, make it sharper. You see this lighter stuff here. See how quick across that gets absorbed. I don't know if that's coming up in the camera. See it? It's just because it's kind of soft. You just how fast that goes, disappears. Gone. Like there, it's not, that's not absorbing so much there. But yeah, back here, look at it, just sucks it up. Those things spot. You have to look out for bits like that because they can tear it quite easily and cause problems, sink when you're standing and things, you know. Look at it, it's just absolutely soaking it up. Right, next up is the big red bowl. So try it there somewhere, see what that looks like. Not perfect, not perfect. Just go take out this chippy chipping I've got going on here. Yeah, that kind of thing. Does that show up? It does kind of show up. Let's see if we can zoom in. There you go. So that kind of thing. Take all this out. Normally I use I use a sanding disc. Normally I use this. Normally I use this thing. It has a bit of flex to it, you know. It's the sanding pads. And I'll use that. Last time I went and used one of these, which I should have done because they're way too aggressive. But I have since bought myself one of these. Bowl and tray router bits are flat on the bottom. There's the curved edge. And that would great around there. The only thing is I need to make a template really. So I'll look at that now. Just going over the lines to make them darker. Hopefully this will work out. Might not. The idea is I'm trying to see the line through the tape. Because it's dark wood, it's not as easy. You can see it there, you can see it there. See it go around there. Yeah, so there's the edge of the guitar. It kind of looks about right, you know. Not sure. Ooh, got to commit. I'm going to do it. Crack on. I need to decide how much I want to take this down as well. But I think that's quite good there. It's there it is. Get my pencil out. Yeah, it's quite good that. But straight here though. I think I'll probably do with a bit more of a curve. If I put that about there, I'll put that about there. And so round this off a bit more. Just in here. Yeah, probably look a bit better. Well, this is precarious. No, it's fine, it's solid. I had to put another piece of the MDF underneath the clamps there to hold this up enough because of the size of this router bit to get the bearing to run on here. I think what I'm going to have to do though is I'll have to come around here then I'll have to bring things forward to get this little end bit. Yeah, because it's going to be, otherwise it's too precarious. Anyway, let's crack on. Let's see what happens, shall we? Oh, that's gorgeous. It's looking really good. I'm liking that. Really liking that. Right, let's move this whole contraption. Ga-dugga-dugga-dugga-dugga-dung. Excuse me. Let's put this back a bit. Put it here somewhere, I think. There we go. Right. Look at that. That's pretty cool. I've just this little bit here. I should have come further round with the bear with the outer bit, but I'm really happy with that. A little bit of smoothing off, just because I'm not very good with the outer bit, obviously. But yeah, a little bit of smoothing off, but that's pretty flipping decent. Right, let's make some. So that is, I'm very happy with that. That's just absolutely fantastic. Yeah, it's quite deep at the moment. It's not hugely deep, but it's all that you're seeing there. They're actually some of that's quite deep. You know, it's quite deep sort of divots in the wood chips and things. So I'll be taking a good millimetre or two, between 1 and 2 mils anyway, off the back of this. To smooth that all down, you know. So that'll bring the height of the cutaway down as well. But no, really happy. Next thing I'm going to be doing is sorting this out and making that smooth, and then I'm going to round off and round off. I was hoping to use this roundover bit in there, but I can't because it's an 8mm shank which doesn't fit my palm router, and the big rear doesn't fit in where the cutaway is. And if I use a piece of MDF or something, then the router bit, it can't plunge far enough to reach. So yeah, I'll just have to do it the old school way with the files, I suppose. But yeah, no, I'm really happy with the way things are going though. It's looking really good now. Because sometimes when you're doing it and you do something, you're like, oh, and you're a bit unsure, you know. But then you persevere and things sort of start coming back into, you know, looking good again. But anyway, this is the bit I used. This size of that. That's a humongous thing. It's 26mm diameter, I think, I do believe. And yeah, obviously it's very deep, so 9mm stuff, you know, it sticks out way too far. So I stuck this underneath the template and then cut it all. But I've actually got 12mm MDF there, which I should have used, but I didn't. But this seems to work fine. It's a Yonoko brand. It says on the packet that it's Lakewood, New Jersey, I believe. Lakewood, NJ, USA, YonokoTools.com. So I presume that's America. But whether it's actually made in America or whether it's just sold by them, you know, like made in China, imported and sold elsewhere, I don't know. I haven't a clue. But yeah, I did alright. It was cheap though. That was about, I think it was £13 UK money for that. So I'd be sceptical that's made in the USA for that money. Yeah. I was looking at Trend once, and for a bit like that from Trend, you're looking somewhere about £50 UK money, which is it's a bit much because all I'm going to use that for is that. That's all I'm going to use it for. So it's not going to get used a lot. like the normal sort of bearing router bits, whatever, I can do the loads of stuff with them. I've got loads of things I would do with them, but that is I'm not going to get much use out of. So I really want to spend that kind of money on something I'm hardly going to use. Anyway, yeah, so I'll leave this here. And then next time we'll sort out the rest of the back of the heel there and stuff, sand the back, look at getting the neck bolted on, find the bridge position, pick up holes, cavities, everything like that, do some routing and things. Yeah, and I've got more refining to do. There's a little bit of a bump in here I still need to take out and things, and a bit more smoothing in here as well. Yeah, just various. Yeah, and all the carving and yeah, lots to do. But anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you're enjoying it, and I'll see you all soon. Cheers.